Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do Tekken 7 online gameplay with Heihachi Mishima. Like always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button down below. And remember, any donation, big or small, will help the channel grow. And I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you, have a good day. Alright guys, here we go. So today, like I said, we're going to pick Heihachi Mishima. So let's learn a little bit more about him. So in Tekken 1, version 1, Heihachi Mishima is the head of the Mishima Financial Group, the MFG, right? Sponsor of the tournament and father to Kazuya Mishima. The MFG is the world's largest development of military equipment. Heihachi is holding this tournament for the purpose of gathering strongest soldiers for his own personal use. Heihachi Mishima is well versed in various forms of combat the world over, right? So that's pretty cool, right? We knew somewhat of what, about Heihachi. And Tekken 2, it says here, let me see real quick. Heihachi, beaten by Kazuya in the last tournament, instantly lost his dignity and fortune. Grievance-stricken over his past transgression and the neglect of his studies drove Heihachi to a life of what? Seclusion deep within the mountains with his dear friend Kuma, the bear, where he refined his Mishima combat karate. Okay, so he's getting stronger. Heihachi decides from the mountains after catching wind of Kazuya's new Tekken tournament with the intentions to participate. Determining to reign supreme from the throne once again, Heihachi sharpened his hair to meet the battle head on. So that's pretty cool. So in Tekken 2, Kazuya is the one heading the tournament. That's pretty cool. Wow, our opponent's pretty strong. She got triple A's. Alright. And her Tekken power is stronger. But like I always say, guys, Tekken power doesn't mean nothing. This promotion match. Let's go. Let's do this. Round 1. Who gets the first hit? Hey, got it. Oh. But technically, I still got the first hit. Now, in version 2 of Tekken 2, it says here, beaten by Kazuya in the previous tournament in an instant. Oh wait, no, I read that. Here we go. Version. No. Wait a minute. Oh no, it did say that. Alright, so it's just rephrasing it again. Beaten by Kazuya in the previous tournament, in the instant he lost both his fame and family, having spent his previous time indulging in deviant acts instead of training. He vows to regain what he has lost. In version 3 it says, ever since his son Kazuya Mishima took over the Mishima conglomerate, Heihachi has been training to regain what was once his, and after his defeat of his son and watches the death of Kazuya, it says here Heihachi will gain back the Mishima financial empire. Nice. Ooh, I should have knew she was gonna do that same spinning back kick, bro. Alright, round 2. Back up, girl. Ooh, eat that. I gotta watch out for her kicks. Come on, I know you're really about to go low. Come on. Come up with something new. Eat that. Alright, it says here, ending description, a son's fall. Heihachi is walking while holding his unconscious Kazuya in his arms. This takes place after Heihachi has defeated Kazuya and won the King of Iron Fist Tournament 2. Heihachi drops Kazuya's body in a volcano. Stop playing. Heihachi is shown leaving by helicopter while holding onto the ladder. And it says here, hold up. The volcano erupts and then a close-up of Heihachi smiling is shown. It's funny because in Tekken 7 now, it's Kazuya who's the one who drops Heihachi in the freaking fire or volcano. Oh boy, that's funny. Now in Tekken 3 it says here, family matters. Heihachi is retrieved the Mishima financial empire by defeating his son. Okay, so we know now in 2 he got his revenge. It says here, scheming to further develop the MFE, Heihachi organized Tekken Force, the MFE private corps, and dispatched them to settle disputes and bring wastelands under his cultivation and feed the poor countries of the world. Damn, she blocked my special. Watch her try to go low. Ah, I thought she was gonna go over, not under. Alright, round 3. Back up. Alright, let me go back to reading. Hold on. Okay, it says scheming further development, cultivating around the world in order to gain support of leaders worldwide. 15 years later, a secret excavation of the Central America ruins by the Tekken Force unearths an unusual find. Okay, they're talking about Ogre, most likely. They were annihilated by a mysterious being. Heihachi realized that this mysterious being could be the legendary Orc. Told you. And look, and they took action to realize his life goal to capture Orc and therefore rule the world. Sorry, sweetheart, take a seat. You gotta take the L. Yo, Heihachi's a badass, bro. Oh my god. Alright, let's go. So, one day Heihachi was visited by a 15-year-old boy named Jin Kazuma. Well, obviously it's Tekken 3 now. Being informed that Jin was his grandson and hearing that what happened to his mother June, Heihachi reasoned that Org thrives on the strongest souls and others. And Heihachi trained Jin to use him as a decoy to lure Org out. Wow, he did use him. In Jin's 19th year, Heihachi declared to the world that the third King of Iron Fist tournament was forthcoming. At the same time, he noticed that Jin, the youngest of the Mishima bloodline, began to show the same dangerous power Kazuya had. The double Jin. It says Heihachi decided to dispose of Jin after he lures Org in order to end the doomed destiny of the MFE. Okay. Now it says here, ending the description, a grandson's fall. Alright, so Heihachi defeats True Org, and True Org dissolves into nothing. Heihachi takes a moment to rest. He notices that Jin is laying on the ground unconscious. Now, next to some helicopters are shown flying in the sky. Heihachi and Jin, who is still unconscious, are on board one of them. Jin is laying down on what appears to be a stretcher, and Heihachi is sitting next to him. A short while later, Heihachi noticed that the devil markings are appearing on Jin's forehead. Alright, finally a new challenger. Let's go! Oh, wait, there he goes. Okay, there he goes. Alright, so let's see here. After Heihachi picks Jin's body and throws it out of the helicopter, then sadly watches Jin's body fall. What an asshole. Bro, what's wrong with Heihachi throwing motherfuckers out of cliffs, volcanoes, helicopters? Alright, hold on. Let me look my opponent. You're from Japan. Arigato. Komendasai. I love Japanese thing. I love anime. He's pretty strong. Oh, but his Tekken power, he started new. Maybe he's just learning how to play with this character. And maybe that's why his Tekken power is so low. But I'm pretty sure he's strong. I hope your connection is good, my dude, because you're from Japan and I'm here from the States. It's a long gap between us. Alright, so in Tekken 4, it says here, prologue text version 1. 2 years ago, Heihachi failed to capture Org, but he reaches the sex by collectively sampling of its blood and tissue. Pretty cool. Hold on, let's see who gets the first hit real quick. Come on, first hit. Whoop. Back up! I got first hit. Alright, let me continue reading. Alright, it says this is the turn where he uses it to attempt to create a new life by combining Heihachi and Org's genetic materials. The experiment failed, however, and Heihachi learned that he lacked the double gene necessary to integrate with Org genome. Genome? I don't think that's how it says it, but whatever. With his own. In order to obtain the double gene, Heihachi searches for Jin, who transformed into the devil during the last tournament. Interesting. It says here, during the search, Heihachi learned that the body of his son, Kazuya, whom he killed 20 years ago, was stored at a cutting-edge biotech firm called the G Corporation. Hold up, so he actually killed them, and Kazuya is what he said, a biotech. Well, then again, I haven't done all of Kazuya's research, so who knows? But wow, that's news to me. Alright, hold on, let me see what it says here. Heihachi ordered his Tekken force to raid the G Corporation in an attempt to obtain Kazuya's remains. However, the mission ended in failure when Kazuya was revived by the G Corporation and retaliated. Nice. In order to create a new life form, Heihachi needed the body of Kazuya or Jin, both whom are carriers of the double gene. Makes sense. After much deliberation, an evil smile, Heihachi always has an evil smile, spread across Heihachi's lips. The next day, the King of Iron Fist Tournament 4 was announced. Hold up. Oh, no grabbing, boy. Why you grabbing? Oh man, his internet sucks. It's lagging. Oh, you want to stay low now. Bad move, buddy. Alright, let me finish this guy, bro. I can't play with internet lagging like this, man. Alright, hold on. Let me go back to reading. Okay, so in order to obtain the double gene, Heihachi searches for Jin, who transformed. Wait, I read that. Right, I read that. And accused right here. I lost my train of thought, guys. Let's see here. Heihachi ordered the Tekken force to raid. Yep, I read that. The G Corporation. Heihachi needed Kazuya or Jin's body to create a new life form. After much deliberation, evil smile onto Heihachi. Yep, read that. The next day announced of here we go. The next day, an announcement was made that the King of Iron Fist Tournament 4 with the Mishima Saibatsu as its prize. Wow. So he's gonna sell off the company. Okay, so the summary of the game events, right? At the 7th stage of the tournament, Heihachi has the Tekken force abduct Jin, overwhelming him by the force and subduing him with a chain. That's what it says? Wait, is he in double form? Oh, let me read it again. Alright, so overwhelm him by force and seducing him with a chain that's supposed to suppress, see, his double gin. This gave Kazuya an automatic win. Oh, interesting. So in Tekken 4, Kazuya won the tournament. Alright, so it says here, and he went on to face Heihachi in the finals. Oh, never mind, take that back. So now he's fighting Heihachi in the final. Kazuya demanded to see his son, and Heihachi told him that he would take him to Jin after they fought. Heihachi did not kill Kazuya outright. Come with me if you want to see your son. Heihachi said, hey, there you go, let's end this guy. Normally I would give a rematch, guy, but this guy is lagging too much, so no. I'm gonna have to just go search for another opponent. I was dying to finish that fight. Alright, where was I? So he told him, Heihachi said, and led Kazuya out of the arena, and a few hours later, the two of them were deep within the Mishima Zaibatsu compound. A massive temple stood in their midst of the forest, enshrouded in fog. Cool. The two entered the building. Heihachi and Kazuya entered, and let me see what it says. The Hamaru, a temple with the Mishima compound where Jin was being held captive. Kazuya was initially surprised to see Jin chained up, but was then overpowered by his double Jin, who took control of his body, and Heihachi was shocked and in dismay, and immediately realized that Kazuya was no longer in control of his body, asking the creature before him, "Who are you?" The double explained who he was and that he lost half of himself when Kazuya was thrown into the volcano. Really? And let me see what it says here. And that his other half is now reside within Jin. Stop playing. So he has real quick, doesn't that sound real quick like Naruto with Kurama? That his evil side went with the fourth Hokage, and Naruto stuck with, like, I guess the lighter side of Kurama. I don't know, just reading that part just reminds me of Naruto. Alright, so it says here the devil explained who he was and that he lost half of himself when Kazuya was thrown into the volcano, and that his other half now resides with Jin. Then the devil knocked out Heihachi out with a laser and unsuccessfully attempted to draw the double Jin from Jin. Interesting. The devil speculated that it must be that Jin Kazuma's blood that was preventing the assimilation. While the double Jin was distracted, Kazuya was able to take back control of his body, fighting down the devil and then merging their power. Kazuya then called forth Jin to awaken. Alright, so after Jin defeated Kazuya, Heihachi, whom had regained consciousness, scoffed at his son's loss and promoted to take the devil's power from him by killing Jin. Jin also defeated Heihachi, and who was now in a semi-transformed devil state. He drew back his fist to kill his grandfather, but suddenly stopped as he saw the vision of his mother. Aw, man, I miss Jun as a character. Vision of his mother. He threw his grandfather to the floor and told him, "Thank my mother, Jun Kazuma," before flying away. As he flew off, several black feathers fell to the ground, amongst which was a single white feather. Nice, that's her trademark. It says, ending the description, Heihachi and Kazuya enter the Hanmaru the Hanmaru, I guess that's the temple, and Kazuya noticed the Jin Kazama was chained. And wait, are they reading? Yeah, I read that part already. Alright, so it's just telling us the same thing. So that's how it ended with Jin. I guess when Kazuya told him to transform to the double Jin, he did, and he whooped his ass. Then he whooped Heihachi's ass, and then he was about to kill him, but his mother intervened. That's cool. Alright, so let's go to Tekken 5 now. It says here. Alright, Tekken 5 Prologue version 1. It says Heihachi Mishima, the head of the Mishima Saibatsu and sponsor of the King of Iron Fist Tournament 4. Even though this is 5, but okay. A squadron of jacks cornered Heihachi after his loss to Jin Kazuma in the Homura. At first, Heihachi and Kazuya fought the jacks together, but Kazuya fled, leaving Heihachi to battle Jack all alone. Yeah, I remember that. That shit was funny. So he left his ass there. Alright, it says the fight will have killed an ordinary human, but Heihachi is no ordinary man. He held off the jacks and survived the ambush, and 1 month later he learns someone has taken control of the Mishima Saibatsu and opened up the King of Iron Fist Tournament 5, which obviously is Jin. Heihachi prepares to fight again. I don't know who is behind this, but the Mishima Saibatsu is mine, says Heihachi. Now it says Prologue version 2. Head of the head of the Mishima Saibatsu and the sponsor of the King of Iron Fist Tournament 4. Why do you keep repeating it? After losing to Jin Kazuma, Heihachi was cornered to group. Yo, they keep repeating the same thing. It says the tremendous explosion, yada yada yada. I don't know who's behind this, right? He's saying the same thing. What? Are they really gonna skip? A month later, he learned that someone has taken control. Yes, we read that. He says, I don't know who's behind this, but the Mishima Saibatsu is mine. In game summary, in Tekken 6, it is clarified that these events occur after the King of Iron Fist Tournament 5 has ended, and the Heihachi did not participate in the 5th Iron Fist Tournament. Raven and Heihachi met, and Raven gasped. He's like, what? You die in the explosion. He's like, me die? The Mishimas are invisible, Heihachi replies. The explosion blew me several miles, and I found myself in a base in the middle of the forest. I must have been on the verge of death several weeks, but I don't have any recollection of anything that happened. After I recovered, I came here. Alright, let's look at our opponent real quick. Tekken Power, I'm slightly stronger, but never go by Tekken Power. Alright, this is going to be a good match. Alright, let me continue reading. Alright, so Raven and Heihachi fight, but before a victory is decided, Raven is called back to headquarters with the outbreak of the world war that Jin Kazuma has begun. Right, that's what Tekken 5 was all about. The ending, Rocket is now while a female voice does the countdown, starting the... Let's see who gets first hit. Hold up. And damn it, he got first hit. Alright, the Rocket preparing to launch. Jinpachi awakens and the wonder where he is, and he tries to move but finds out that he is strapped into a rocket with the chains by his wrists and ankles, unable to move. Jinpachi desperately tries to break free, but to no avail, cannot seem to, and it is then revealed that Kazuya is also, yeah, I remember the ending. Kazuya and Jin are all there. He sends them all to let me read it. And strapped out to the rocket just like Jinpachi and cannot break free. Finally, Jin is revealed and then strapped also, unable to break free. As the countdown gets to the 10 seconds left, they all try to get free desperately and are fast using but unable to break themselves free. As the countdown reaches the 5, Kazuya realizes his grandfather is also strapped and calls out to him, Jinpachi. Then the heart of Kazuya realizes that him and his grandson plus his grandson are all strapped, and after the countdown is over, a female voice says, "Ignition." The rocket is launched and all of them have, whoa, yeah, just get to the point where they all go to the volcano. The rocket is launched and then all of them have failed to break free and they all scream. Heihachi looks at them. Heihachi, you're such an evil guy. Looks at their faces with revealing them to possibly bracing them and laughs until the end of the video. Holy crap, this guy has 2 wins over me. Hold up, I gotta get serious. There's no way you're gonna get a shot out on me, boy. Ain't no sweep. Let me get serious. Alright, let me continue. Alright, so that was the ending of 5. So in Tekken 6, it says Heihachi was knocked out unconscious when the Jack military unit was fighting in self-destruct. When he came to the Iron Fist tournament, 5 was already over. Well, tell me I'm gonna read the same shit again. Right, we knew he missed the tournament 5. We know that. After being... Okay, I'm skipping through this because they just be reiterating the same thing that I just read. Okay, located space station, Heihachi is prepared to kick what was that? Both Jin Kazuma and Kazuya Mishima into space. All 3 were wearing spacesuits with Heihachi additional to get a sandals his own. He proceeds to kick Jin into space, but Kazuya proves to be the real problem as he begins to kick Heihachi twice, causing the latter to drift into space as well. All 3 Mishima were left burning as shooting stars upon entry. Barnyu can be seen whispering, "Julia." Alright, final round, bro. You're not gonna get this win. Hold up. Alright, let's see what else. Lars and Alicia let him by Lars. Now we all know that Lars is also Heihachi's true son like Kazuya. We all know that Lee is his adopted. Let's see here. The Central America, I believe that it might be. Nah, now they're just talking about the war between them. Whatever. At least we got to know somewhat about Heihachi and all the trials that he went through. But I gotta get focused on this match. Let's finish this on a high note. I do not want to lose to this guy, especially if we're gonna be spamming the same fucking move. Nope. Back up. Bye bye. Well, guys, that is 3 matches. Don't like to go more than 3, so this will be it for Heihachi. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. See you next time.